nations believed that wealth was a giant pie. There was only so much to go around. This led to a rather cutthroat approach to economics, known as mercantilism. From the late 15th century to the late 18th century, European powers were obsessed with getting a bigger slice of that pie. They wanted to be the richest, most powerful nation around. These weren't just abstract ideas. Real kings and queens made very real decisions based on mercantilist thinking. They believed that a country's power came directly from its wealth, especially its reserves of gold and silver. This wasn't just about hoarding precious metals, though. Mercantilism was a whole system of beliefs and policies designed to make a country rich and powerful. It involved everything from encouraging exports to establishing colonies. Gold, silver, these weren't just shiny trinkets to the mercantilists. They were the very lifeblood of a nation. The more a country had, the stronger it was. This belief was given a turbo boost with the discovery of the Americas. Suddenly, there was a whole new world bursting with gold and silver mines. Spain in particular got very good at finding this treasure, or rather, taking it from the people who were already there. Shiploads of precious metals flowed back to Europe, making Spain the envy of its rival. This influx of wealth had a profound impact, fueled European economies and ambitions. Other nations saw Spain's success, thought, we want some of that. The race was on to find more gold and silver, by hook or by crook. Mercantilists weren't just obsessed with acquiring gold and silver, they also worried about keeping it. They believed that a country should always sell more goods to other countries than it bought. This is called having a surplus balance of trade. One of the big thinkers of this time was a Frenchman named Antoine de Montesquieu. He argued that a country should be like a clever shopkeeper, always making sure they take in more money than they spend. To achieve this, governments used something called protectionist policies. These were like economic walls, designed to keep foreign goods out and give domestic industries an advantage. Tariffs, which were taxes on imports, were a favorite tool. The idea was to make foreign goods more expensive, so people would buy local instead. The guiding hand, governments take charge. In the mercantilist world, governments didn't just sit back and let the economy run itself. Oh no, they were deeply involved. Like a conductor leading an orchestra, they believed it was their duty to guide the economy towards greater wealth and power. One of the biggest believers in this hands-on approach was France's Cardinal Richelieu. He believed that a strong economy was essential for a strong nation. He encouraged French industries, supported trade, and even established colonies to secure raw materials. Another key figure was Jean-Baptiste Colbert, France's finance minister under Louis XIV. He was a micromanager extraordinaire, obsessed with regulating every aspect of the French economy, from the quality of cloth to the price of bread. His goal was to make France self-sufficient and dominant in trade. Governments also invested heavily in infrastructure, building roads, canals, and ports to facilitate trade. They also encouraged colonization, seeing colonies as sources of raw materials and captive markets for finished goods, riches for the nation. Mercantilism was all about one thing: making the nation richer and more powerful. It was a system built on the belief that there was only so much wealth to go around, and it was every country for itself. Quest for gold and silver, obsession with trade surpluses, the government's controlling hand in the economy, all these were part of the mercantilist playbook. While this system eventually gave way to new ideas, it left a lasting legacy on the world, shaping global trade and power dynamics for centuries to come. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into the history of economics.